Shorty, if you ride, then you'll be fine. Wake up in the morning and it's all grind. Looking at my watch, I ain't got time. No time to play no games, no time to play no games, no. Shorty, if you... What's going on, man? How's it going?
Yeah, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning.
I'm doing good.
Well,
I'm about
good
to say it's good
afternoon to you.
afternoon over here.
Good
It's good
afternoon.
morning over there.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah,
people
yeah.
know where you calling in from right now. Like what part of the US you part of
Uh,
calling in from?
I'm calling in from the West Coast. We're in
West Coast,
California,
baby.
Los Angeles. Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So, all right. So, a lot of people are asking me, why I've been doing why I've been doing it now, and I'm like, look, they're in a different time zone. You know what I'm saying? I can't make y'all get up in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Do
right? You
interviews. So
know,
we gotta get y'all fresh on the wake up because I'm hitting everybody with my energy fresh on the wake up over here. You know what I'm saying? So I
you
figured
know,
let's take some time. Let's do that over here. Um,
right.
but let's start right here. Just tell the people for a quick second, a little bit of your background for a second, while we get into it.
My background. Well, I'm not originally from California. I'm originally from Louisiana, right outside New Orleans. So
Okay,
that's
that's where the NOLA
born
chef
and
comes
raised.
in at.
Hey, no, listen, all day, every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, been cooking 21 years, cooked for some notable names other than celebrities, cooked for notable names such as Emeril Lagasse, other chefs like Sue Ziminick,
Mm.
Chef Ann Kearney. So great teachers to really navigate or help navigate my career.
No, absolutely. So what made you just want to be a chef? Like what sparked that passion?
It's I always, love being around food. Come from a family full of cooks. My grandfather was a chef, so
Okay.
I think that interest kind of sparked when I was young, but really didn't take it too seriously until you're like 16, 17. So that's when you really start to look at it in a whole different light.
Right. So what was the as growing up, what was because I mean, I've been to New Orleans one time and
That's it. Come on.
I didn't really get to eat when I was there. And I'm an eater, like I love to eat. I didn't get to
Wait,
eat because I was there for a hot second. It was a stop through. But
how you come New Orleans don't eat?
look, I had like a 3 hour layover. I was like, let me get out and let me go see some things. And then I look up and I was like, wow, let me hurry up and get back to the airport so I miss my flight. But I told
Right.
myself, everybody that I met down there, they said, look, when you come back down, you got to eat because that's what we do.
Yeah. You
They said
definitely got
this
to
was
eat.
the. So, what was your growing up as a kid? What was your favorite dish to prepare growing up?
That's a tough one. I mean, 'cause there's a lot of dishes. There was like because a lot of things were seafood driven.
Okay, absolutely.
Seafood driven. You had. I mean, I guess what's popular today. You like the seafood boils. You
Oh
know,
yeah, I about to
the,
say you guys are like the originators of that.
it originated.
Yeah,
So
y'all. It's no boil like a New
you
Orleans boil.
no, come on. You might as well say that again. It's
It's no boil like a New
more
Orleans
like a
boil.
New Orleans boil.
See,
That's
bro,
it.
I'm telling you.
That a lot of crawfish pastas, crawfish pie.
Mm.
Beignets. When you go back, you have to have a beignet. So those are one of my favorite things to
And what's
prepare.
that? What's that exactly?
So beignets, it's a light, airy. I guess we can call it a donut, light, airy donut.
Ooh.
Uh, dusted with powdered sugar,
Oh
and
man,
stricken to
I
the
now
point.
I need look now I'm ready to get a flight now and go. Like I need to go
Hey.
now. I had a when I was younger. I dated when I was younger. Right after the Katrina and stuff like that. I actually dated a young lady when she moved up here. I dated her from like 18 to like 20. And when I tell
Uh-huh.
you I've never met anybody else like her, y'all might have the most like y'all might have the best boils and women. I'm telling you, y'all might
Hey,
have it.
Southern hospitality.
It's
It's
nothing like it. You don't get that from
nothing like it.
women up here in the north. They don't treat you like
No?
that.
Oh,
They don't treat us like that up
nah.
here. I had dinners, like it was just so nice. It was so welcoming. Her mother was
He
so
said so
just
welcoming.
yeah. The dinners were. I just felt like I was a part of the family from day one. It was just
Yeah.
amazing. Like y'all, the Southern hospitality is definitely serious down there in New Orleans. Like, and I learned that from her. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? So
definitely.
I can only imagine. So, being 16, 17, starting to take it serious, did you have any doubts that came your way?
No, no doubts.
You knew this is
Even
what you was doing.
this is this was it. I think after I went to college. So I went to college for another major.
Oh
I,
wow,
I went I went to college for engineering, but just wasn't it just wasn't for me. So I decided to make the switch over to the culinary arts.
that's dope.
So
And was anybody against you with making that switch, or was that just something that was like, whether you like it or not, I'm making this switch. I don't.
oh, come on, you already know how it is. I mean, people. I mean, you're gonna have naysayers. You're
Right.
gonna have naysayers. You're gonna have people like, oh, he's just going through a phase. He'll snap out of it. But for me, this was it. This was the move. So I had to zone in and really focus down because I was very passionate about it. So I tell any young person coming up, find what you're passionate about and really go after and pursue it. So this is what I chose to pursue as a career, and it's panned out for me.
No, I think cooking for. How did you even get into the celebrity thing? Like, it's one thing going to school for it, because I know a lot of people that go to school for cooking, but not a lot of people end up cooking for celebrities. How does that? How were you able to? How did that happen? Did it just fall in your lap? Did
Um,
somebody? How did that work?
I would say the 2008 recession.
Mm,
2008. I was in Georgia. I was in Atlanta at the time, cooking out there. So that's when the recession hit. You couldn't find a job.
right.
So you're looking. I went to New York for a summer. Then came back to Atlanta. So still applying for jobs. So either for me, I want to be in New York, or I want to come to LA. So
Right.
a job in LA came up first. So I applied for the job, not knowing that it was for Will Smith.
Oh wow.
So it was a two type of different transitions. So you transition it from the restaurant life to the personal chef life.
Right.
Then you transition it from coming from the South to the West Coast. So two totally different environments.
Absolutely. So how were you able to infuse, like, your, I guess you would say, like, keeping yourself you, staying you, but being able to infuse what other people like along with what you're doing. How do you do that? Because I see you're getting ready to release some of these things to the world. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
we're about to release some things.
before you release
Well,
them, we need the exclusive right here on the CME Morning Show. We need to get the
hey,
exclusives.
I mean, I think you have to understand what got you there. You know, all of a sudden you just didn't move to the West Coast. Oh, I just decided to become a chef. I just decided to cook for celebrities. You've
Absolutely.
had, I've had teachers along the way. I had mentors along the way. So not only is it my job to grow, it's my job to make them proud of what they've instilled in me.
Mm,
So that's why I begin and continue to push every day. Now you bring in that southern lifestyle to LA, bring that southern cuisine to LA. So you kind of show it to them in a different light, to
absolutely.
where they eat differently out here. So you have to make them feel comfortable because the reputation was in New Orleans everything was spicy, everything was fried. So you
Right.
gotta show
You
them,
don't give that to everybody.
you gotta show them something totally different. Like we cook local, sustainable, just like you guys out here. So now we do that. I've been able to do that throughout the years. Now the brand is building and growing. So it's a testament to perseverance.
No, and that's actually something I was gonna ask you about. What's one thing that you, in a sense, think you need when you're following your passion, and you're willing to not listen to people? I was gonna
Right.
ask you what's one thing you need, and you literally just hit it on the nose, and that's perseverance. Like,
Perseverance. You write those goals down. I think too many people focus on the money. I got to get this paper. I got to get this bag. But you go after your goals. Oh, that's gonna come fall in your lap. It's just that simple. Equation is just that simple. Plus, you're growing as an individual. You know, cooking not only teaches you about food lessons, teaches you life lessons as well. So you have to really follow those traits and just keep pushing.
What's a life lesson that you think cooking has been able to really show you, that's been able to keep you going and help you, be a blessing to other people. You know what I'm saying? And with what you do.
I mean, for one, I mean, one of the most important things, just like many other industries, team building.
Mm,
Team building, you have to rely on others. I mean,
absolutely.
granted, you're going as an individual, but when you're working as a team, the accountability, you have to account on others to know that they're going to do their job. Vice versa, they have to understand that you're gonna do your job. So that's one testament to it. Adversity, you're gonna mess up.
Got to.
Everything's not gonna
Yep.
come out the way you want to. So you really have to pursue adversity like it's like you own it. So
No,
tho-
absolutely.
those those are a couple life lessons that I take along the way.
Now, now you're getting ready to start, releasing, some food, some spices, So
Hmm.
what is, why now? Like, what is it about this time right now that you think, it makes you want to share? You know what I'm saying? What it is you've learned and been able to use really for yourself and for your clients now with the world. What's created this
Um,
spark?
uh, I mean, we all have to reach a next chapter. No matter what you do, you have to. I think when you hit the plateau, it's like, what's next? What's
Absolutely.
next? How can you how can you maximize your potential and show it to the world at the same time?
Mm.
So now you have the spices. We have we have a recipe app that's about to drop soon.
Oh man, I'm ready for that. I just
Hey,
started
hey, come
cooking.
on.
I just I
Hey,
stopped I
you just
stopped
started cooking.
I just started really cooking. I just
Hey.
started grocery shopping, getting real ingredients and I've been cooking. I ain't been ordering
Hey,
out or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I've been
hey,
cooking. So
my man. Hey, come
I'm
on.
ready.
You
I'm
know
trying to save some money, but I
it's
need to eat good too, you know?
that's
Gotta
that's
eat good.
both of those things are important.
Cause I'll spend all my money by eating good.
Yeah.
I literally would spend all my money. Now I'm trying to figure out a way to not spend my money, spend put on some groceries so I can still eat good myself. So that cookbook is going to be, I mean, that recipe book is going to be a life changer for me. And I'm gonna give
It's
you
gonna be
some
a life
advice.
changer because so it's like there gonna be always new recipes every month.
Mm,
As the season changes, recipe changes,
I
ingredients
like it.
change. So we're always gonna give you something fresh, something new to really taking your own kitchen. So it's just like yourself, it's constantly growth. Trying new things, trying new recipes, just you know stepping outside your comfort zone to really enhance your enhance your cooking skills.
No, absolutely. Yeah, it's have you ever been in front of some one of your top clients or whatever, like for the first time, right? What feelings were going through your, like, Ashton Kutcher, Will Smith? What kind of feelings were going, like, did you ever think, oh my gosh, what if I mess this up, or oh my goodness, are they gonna like it, or oh my gosh, what was, like, what kind of nerves were going through your body at that time, or were you just like, look, this is what I do, you know what I'm saying, I'm ready to, what you need? How was it? How was
You
those
know,
experiences?
I think it was like I think the first time I met Will Smith, it was surreal. It was like, is this really happening? Because you grew up watching Fresh Prince, you watching all
Yup.
these shows, Enemy of the State, all these movies, and now you're in the man's house cooking for him and his crew. So
Mm.
it was for a split second that you had it's like, damn, this is really happening. Then after that, it's like, okay, let's go get him. Let's go for
did you
real.
like did you like did you like go to the bathroom like
But like, oh, all right, now, let me go out there and do my thing.
Right? Exactly. Like what's up? What's up? What's up?
No,
Right. You know, so
that's got to be a feeling because as an entrepreneur myself, and we have these big goals and we have this vision for ourselves, and sometimes we get to points like in the journey where it's like, is this like, did I make a mistake by really doing this? You know what I'm saying? You start to have that thought,
yeah.
like, is this
You
is this going to work itself out? You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
then you have moments, those are the moments that make all of those doubts worth it.
Yeah. But you have to understand those thoughts are normal.
Mm,
Those thoughts, you're supposed to have those thoughts. You're supposed to really question yourself, like, did I make the right decision? Because how are you going to move forward? You know,
right.
how you going to push your own self, motivate your own self to really go after what you set out to do.
No,
So
absolutely.
you have to look at both sides. Everything's not going to be like, this is great, this is fantastic. You're going to go through bumps, but those bumps are lessons. So why not push forward?
What kind of tips, right, for like the other for young cooks out here, like even people like, for example, like right now in the live we got Under Construction Clothing, right? He's
Hmm.
a good friend of mine, but he's always cooking. He's always cooking. He's on the gram, like, look what I just cooked today, might be some steak or whatever the case may be. Where what kind of advice would you give to, like, people that don't do it for a living, but people
Hmm.
that really just like to cook? What kind of advice would you give them to keep it fun?
Um, the advice I would say, keep it fresh.
Mm,
Keep it fresh. Try new things. Try new dishes. Learn those learn those basic cooking techniques. Because when you learn the basics, you cook anything you want.
right.
You know, you can go anywhere you want to go and just really cook great cuisine. Um, research, do a lot of research. Even though you don't do it professionally, you still can research and look at what chefs are doing, look what other home cooks are doing,
Mm.
or research ingredients, research new ways of using spices. You know, so those are some tips that I think home cooks should really tailor and try to work on to really bring into their kitchen.
No, absolutely. And this is a personal question for myself that I want to ask you. If you were to create, if I was to say, you know what, look, chef, I'm coming to LA. I need I need a nice meal. I need something amazing. And I'm like, look, you do what you love to do. Whatever you like to cook, whatever you feel is the best, let's do it. Just put me on something new. What would that meal consist of? A meal from the chef himself.
A meal
What
from the
would that
chef
consist of?
himself. Whew, that can consist of a lot of things.
Well, look, I like to eat. I love
Uh,
to
that's
eat.
um. See, I love a good tomahawk.
Mm.
Tomahawk steak. You know, you
Yeah. I
you
just
you
seen the
look like
video. I just
you
seen
can
a
handle a
video the other
32 ounce
day with the
steak.
tomahawk steak, and
Yeah, you look like you can handle it.
yeah, I can do that. I
Uh,
can do that. I can do that. I just seen a video the other day. For the first time, I seen what a tomahawk steak looked like for the first time. I
yeah.
was blown away. I was blown
Hey,
away. It looked
yes,
amazing.
sir. Yes,
It
sir.
looked amazing. Cooked right. If it's cooked right, it'll be amazing. I know that. I know that.
If it's cooked right, temperature's right. Yeah.
Mm,
Get a nice, beautiful sear, nice crust. Cook it.
right.
Whether you cooking it on the grill, whether you cooking it in a cast iron pan,
Mm.
you get the crust right, or you can smoke it. Why not?
See, don't
You know.
see now you talking my language, cause
So you like
yeah,
barbecue? I see.
yeah.
Yes.
I can now we talking smoking stuff. I'm all for it. I love it. A smoked ham. I'm all
Mm-hmm.
for it. Like I like it's something about the taste of when it's like of a smoked meat. It's just
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
it's just amazing. It's man. Now you speaking my language.
See, now you have to try smoked short ribs.
I never had
So
smoked short rib.
you smoke it. I like to smoke it for like 3 hours, then I'll braise it for
Mm,
another 3.
mm.
So all that braising liquid, it catches the smoke from the short ribs, son,
Woo!
son.
You got me in here fighting the air right now. I'm in here like,
Hey,
woo!
no,
Look, you got the
no
people on the
question,
live right now. They
no,
like, oh man.
no question, kid.
Woo! Oh man, I'm
Hey,
gonna have to come
you
to.
do
I'm gonna
that.
have to come over there and do like an exclusive cooking segment with you. That's what I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
do.
we got to do
We're
that,
gonna
you
have to
know?
set something up like that. We're gonna
Yeah.
definitely have to set something up because I mean, I tell you what. I mean, I tell you, I love food. Like the young lady here on the live, Asta Mayana, she actually has her own cooking business over here on the East Coast. It's called Flavored
Okay.
Intensity. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? And I literally eat from her literally 3-4 times a week. She named the sauce after me and everything. Like I literally eat her all the time. You know, and she
That's
knows I
what's
love
up.
me some food. So I was like, you know, I was like, I got a chef on today, or we gonna talk some food. You know what I'm saying? So a couple more questions that I have about
Hmm.
food. Now, if somebody were to cook a meal for you,
Hmm.
what would you want them to cook?
Oh man, I've never been asked this question. So,
Ah, see me first. There we go. See me first.
uh, I think I don't know. That's a tough one. I love lobster.
Mm.
I don't
So
know.
definitely some
Good,
seafood
good.
in there.
Definitely some seafood in there. Definitely some duck in there.
I've never
Uh,
had duck, and I hear so much
see,
about it.
yeah.
I might have to try that. All right. Okay.
See,
Okay.
and you can kind of instruct them because you can make like they use with the pig, they use a porchetta to where they debone the pig, stuff with like
Mm.
pork butt, roll it back up, you know, and roast it, get that skin like chicharrone style, real super crispy.
Yeah, that sounds
So
amazing.
you could do the same thing with duck. You know, do that, stuff it with some duck confit or fresh duck meat, tie that up and just roast it, get the skin super crispy. Serve that with a
Man.
nice Pinot Noir sauce.
Mm.
So we
That
eating.
sounds that see, I'm telling you, you about to make I'm telling you, about to make me book a flight. I'm a book a flight, and I'm telling you,
Hey,
I'm saying I'm the chef, I'm on the way.
we
I'm on
we
the
we
way.
waiting on you. We waiting on you.
Look, 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 you look, y'all going they're gonna see me knocking on your door. Like right now, you're all the way on the west coast like this, running across Montana. I'm be like, I'm coming on the live. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
So
you,
so so definitely some Doug, some live. Damn, that sounds amazing. Now my stomach is like, man,
yes sir.
this has probably been the best tasting interview in the world without any actual food in front of me.
Hey,
Like
without
I just
food,
literally had a meal. So
because you eat with 9% of your eyes, 10% of your mouth.
man, how about that?
You know, so everything's
How about
visual.
that?
You know, you go online, you go on Instagram, you look at pictures, you visualize what that can taste like. You talk about food like we are, you visualize what that can taste like. You know, so
I gotta try me some Doug.
you gotta try
I
duck.
gotta try.
You
It's
definitely.
so many things because it's so many things that I think like here on the East Coast, right? And this is just
Hmm.
I have a lot of friends that are on the West Coast, and they say on the West Coast people are just more open with food than they are like here on the East Coast. Seems like here on the East Coast we stick to what we know. You know what I mean? And it's like it seems like everything
Well,
on the West Coast is just a little bit. People are just more open over there
well,
on the
you see
West Coast
that.
for certain things.
I think I think there's different percentages about it. America as a whole has become more open to trying new food, trying new ethnic foods.
Absolutely.
To where, I mean, of course, you're still gonna have those people that, this is what I like. I'm sticking
Right.
to it, and that's it. You can't change them, so you gotta just leave them alone. So, but more and more people are becoming open and receptive to trying new things. So you have to embrace that.
No, and I think when it comes to the food wave, it's so many lanes that you can really
Yeah,
involve yourself in when it comes to food. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can, even if you're saying like, yo, I'm just gonna eat healthy, you know, it's still so many lanes within the healthy lane that you can just jump into and
yeah,
explore. And if you say, you
yeah.
know what, I'm just gonna eat whatever, it's so much food out here, you never run
It's
out of
it's
options.
it's so much food. Even if you're a vegetarian, there's so many ways to cook things. So many varieties of produce. So
Mm.
why stick to the same things? You know, so really open yourself up and try new dishes, new cooking techniques, new ingredients to really
Mm.
enhance why am I vegetarian? Why do I want to eat this way? So keep it interesting for yourself instead of making the your meals boring.
No, absolutely. What's your favorite personal spice to use? Like if no matter what no matter what, you gotta add this in there, just your thing.
Besides salt and pepper,
Yeah,
um,
besides the basics, well, I can't say
besides
the
the
basics because
enhancers,
some people don't use salt and pepper. Because some some
hey,
people don't believe in some seasons that
that's
shit are
true.
mandatory. You know what I'm saying?
That
So I guess
that's
we could say
that's
without
very
salt and pepper,
true.
but some things, some people, unfortunately, there's somebody in this world right now that is
Hmm.
cooking something without some salt and pepper right now.
Man,
Unfortunately
that's
speaking, sadly
that
speaking.
there's so many things. There's so many spices. I love smoked paprika. I
Mm,
love cumin. Um, even the instance of using like dried zest, dried orange zest, dried lemon zest.
mm.
They help enhance your food. It's
It's so
endless.
many.
It's so many. You have curries. You have garam masala. You have
Mm.
shimula spice, which is Moroccan spice.
That
Um,
sounds different.
um, what else? Man, it's so much.
See, that's what
You know,
I think that's where I'm lacking at. I think I have
yeah,
like my own set. I use salt, pepper. I might use like some like like a chili powder, something like that. Maybe something like that. I'll use definitely use some Italian seasoning. I like thyme. I
right.
like using thyme,
Hmm.
ginger. But those are like the
Ginger's great,
basics. Those are like the basics in a on a sense. You said
but
everything that I don't even you said
it's
Moroccans. I gotta get my spice on. I gotta get my spice on.
it's how you use it though.
Mm,
I'm sure. Okay, so you could probably tell me you cook it something. You sprinkle some ginger on there. You sprinkle some thyme, and you keep it moving.
mm-hmm.
Versus if you flip that, you add your olive oil, you add your ginger, you add your other spices to the olive oil. Let it toast for a second. So you let those oils release out the spices. It helps your product become more fragrant, more bold, and you have a better meal than what you initially anticipated.
See that little stuff
Yeah,
like that. See,
it's the little details.
it's see, and I tell people that it's the little. See, when you look at, I tell everybody when you look at food, when you look at anything that's a complete product, it's the little things that make the big picture. You look at a
Right.
movie screen, it's little pixels that make up that big screen.
That's it.
So you gotta, it's like those are like the details in food that I look for. I'm like, all right,
You said I
I
gotta do
can
this.
taste that. Yeah, I can taste
Right.
this. And then I'll ask like, what was in this? And I'll ask those questions. Especially when I'm at a restaurant, I always ask like, this was good. What was that? I tasted a little.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So stuff like
Right.
that. I gotta get my spice on. I'm realizing now
Yeah.
it's too spicy. I gotta get my spice on.
Yeah. You definitely have to get your spice on. Buy whole spices versus ground.
Mm.
I would invest in a spice grinder. So you could buy like a coffee grinder from like a Walmart or a Target or wherever, and just use that just to grind fresh spices, or a mortar and pestle and just grind fresh spices, make paste.
So get my
So
own ginger and get my own like
well,
and grind my own.
like ground ginger, unless you're using fresh ginger it'll bring it out a little bit more.
Okay, okay, okay.
But as far as spices, like whole black peppercorns, whole cumin, whole
Mm,
allspice.
okay, okay,
Um,
okay.
so it's really bringing out the flavors in your dish.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do that now. That's a cheat code. That's a cheat
Hey,
code for
that's
like
like it's
a couple of
that
days.
Madden cheat code, man.
Yeah, that's a cheat code right there. Be like, shit, just imagine. I imagine I'm just cooking for like a special person, right? And I'm just, cooking, and I'm like, hold on, let me get the fresh pepper and ground this. You know what I'm saying? And get this
Right,
flavor.
right.
Oh my gosh, you
Yeah,
whole cumin. Oh my goodness, you're
yeah.
you got all the. I'm like, do you smell the robustness of the flavor?
Yeah.
See, you giving me cheat codes. I see you.
I'm giving you cheat codes,
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come. I'm definitely gonna make my way over there. Definitely gotta make my way over there to the West Coast.
Definitely.
For the people that don't have the luxury that I have to be able to buy a flight and come hang out with you, where can they get your spices and where they gonna be able to get all of these your recipe app and what let's talk about that stuff real fast. Where can they get that from and all of that?
No, you can find my spices on my website, RondenoCulinaryDesigns.com. And my recipe app will be live on Apple and Android probably in a couple of days. So we're going to announce it on Instagram, so you can follow me at NolaChef212 on Instagram to see that announcement. Download the app, and cook some great food.
I'm ready. I can't wait.
You
You
ready?
got you got the app coming. You got spices. So everything. So we'll be able to get everything right off the app.
Right off the app. So
Oh man.
you have the store in the app, so you can order spices right straight from the app, and you moving. We
I'm gonna have to do a commercial for when it for I'm gonna have to do a commercial for you. That's what I do over here when I'm at the CME Morning Show. That's what I do when I have somebody that I just love what they're doing and stuff like that. And it's food. You want my heart over with just being a chef. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, appreciate it.
I'm gonna do a commercial for you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm flying
Hey,
over there and I'm gonna do a commercial for you.
hey, let's film.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Why
That's
not?
exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly over there. I'm doing a commercial for you. It's gonna be a See Me Morning Show. Look, and then come on, man. I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm floored. Cause I
He
already
said,
know that
I'm
like the
done.
food is gonna be awesome. My stomach is growling. My mouth is watering.
Hey,
I'm a pasta man. Like that's what I've been cooking all my life is pasta. That's my go-to meal is like different pastas. So
different pastas.
I could cook any kind of pasta.
Mm,
Any kind of pasta.
okay. That,
I'm good at pasta. I'm a pasta guy. But anything else outside of pasta, I need a book. I need a couple of everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I
right,
might mess
right,
some
right.
things up. If I don't just buy one steak, I buy two just in case I mess up with
just
one.
just in case.
Just in case.
Hey,
You gotta be,
you know,
just
you,
gotta be
you,
just in case.
you can always have an extra one for breakfast. Why
Absolutely.
not?
See, and that's what always happens usually. Because
Yeah,
I'm so focused on that, making that steak and going. It's like, all right, well, I got another one. I'm gonna have that one for breakfast, and then we good.
right.
Now I got steak and eggs, some grits, maybe. Good stuff.
Hey, you already know.
Good
We ain't
stuff.
gotta
That's
say
all
it.
it is. That's all it is. So this is what I want to do, man. I do want to appreciate you, for tuning in with me. I'm gonna shoot you over my info and stuff like that through the DM and stuff like that when we get off. And
Yes.
then we'll definitely set a time and top of the year. I will actually be in LA in January, so we'll set some
Okay.
time up and then I'll come out there. We'll put something together. And then we'll do like a real exclusive, and then we'll go from there, man. And then we'll build and see what we can do, man. See if we can grow, because that's what the See Me Morning Show is all about. It's about
Hey, that's
reaching the
it.
people that you can't physically be with until you can physically be with them.
That's it. You
And that's
know.
what it's about. Once I connect with a person, I make my way to them ASAP. That's what
Hey,
I do. It's all about the people to people connection with me, man.
that's it.
That's all it's
You
about.
know.
And you know best. You the chef.
Hey, we always reaching people all day, every day. So,
That's what it is, man.
so
And I appreciate you for definitely stepping into my lane with me today. And I
yeah.
can't wait to see what we can build going forward. Like I said, I'm gonna shoot you over my info. Shoot me some info back. Let's build. And appreciate you for tuning into the CME Morning Show and stopping in as a guest, man. I appreciate you a ton.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Always, man. You have a good day, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. You got the whole day ahead of you. You know, my day's almost over now.
Hey, we got dinner tonight, man. You know, so we having we're actually having pasta tonight.
See, look.
See?
I booked my flight 10 minutes ago, man. Book the flight.
Now we doing this Calabrian chili and smoked tomato pasta.
Ooh.
Shrimp, garlic cream, fresh parm. You know.
See, I'm smiling just thinking about it.
Somebody got to eat this. Come on.
I'm just smiling. All you gotta do is say food, and I'ma smile. Like it makes.
Hey, that's it.
It makes me so happy. I love food, man.
That's it.
Man, look, well, they'll get to enjoy it tonight. I'll get to enjoy it when I come out there in January. But
yes, sir.
Time is time. You know what I'm saying? I just want to thank you for definitely stopping in with me, man. Again, everybody that enjoyed it, thank you for tuning in to the CME Morning Show West Coast Edition special with Chef Ryan. How do you say your last name? I want to say it the right way.
Rondeno.
Rondeno. All right, so I was saying it right. So Chef Ryan.
Hey,
Rondeno.
so you said it right.
There it is.
There you go.
There it is. Because sometimes you never know. You never know. So I just want to make sure I was saying
true.
it right way. Definitely. CME Morning Show, West Coast Edition, Chef Ryan Rondeno, man. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And you know what? I'll see you soon, man. I'll see you soon.
Definitely. I'll see you soon.
All right, man. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
All right.
Later.
That's all it's about, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Tune back in at 2:30. I'll be back live with 7th Streeter, man. It's going to be a good one. The Lovely 7 is going to be on at 2:30. See me West Coast Edition, man. You already know what it is.